alien craft. On May 18, 2023, in Roswell, New Mexico, a shocking event took place. A video emerged showing an unidentified flying object in the sky, which some enthusiasts are calling the clearest UFO footage of the year. Roswell, already famous for its history of UFO sightings, once again became the center of attention. The incident occurred on a typical sunny day. Residents were going about their daily routines when something unusual caught their eye. In the clear blue sky, a shiny cylindrical object appeared. It wasn't a bird or a plane. This object seemed to float, almost completely hovering in the air. It moved slowly, drawing the attention of several eyewitnesses who quickly pulled out their phones to capture the mysterious sight. It is metallic and cylindrical, with a surface that reflects the sunlight. What made this sighting interesting is that it doesn't seem to have any visible means of propulsion, no wings, no propellers whatsoever. Also, its slow, steady movement and reflective surface added even more mystery. People were heard in the background of the video, expressing their astonishment and confusion. Speculation about the video's authenticity began almost immediately after it was uploaded. Some skeptics argued that it might be a hoax created with CGI, suggesting that the object could have been digitally inserted into the footage. However, the eyewitnesses were adamant that what they saw was 100% real. They claimed there was no CGI manipulation involved. The video was taken in broad daylight, with several eyewitnesses present, which made the hoax theory less convincing for some. Despite these assurances, many questions still remained unanswered. Like, what was this object? How did it stay in the air without visible means of support? Whether a genuine unidentified flying object or not, I'd love to know what you think down in the comment section below. Tic Tac. On May 22 at 8:03 p.m., a resident of Upper Sandusky, Ohio, captured something truly extraordinary in the sky. This individual, a dedicated sky watcher, was outside enjoying their usual evening routine when they noticed an unusual object in the sky. With iPhone 14 Pro Max in hand, he zoomed in as far as possible to record the event. The object in this footage had no flashing lights, no visible wings, and no trail following it. Its movement was strange and did not match as that of a typical aircraft. According to the eyewitness, as he continued to record, the object flew into a cloud and, strangely, did not reappear on the other side. This left the individual with only a few videos of the mysterious flying object. Despite his efforts to capture more footage, the object vanished without a trace. At first, he thought this to be a plane, but after reviewing the videos and checking the flight radar, the eyewitness confirmed that no airplanes were flying in that area during the time of his recording. The sky watcher, who has years of experience observing the sky, found this encounter to be unlike anything they had seen before. In an attempt to identify the object, the footage was shared with several people. However, no one could offer a plausible explanation. The Skywatcher also turned to online communities, where they found several videos of similar sightings. This discovery deepened the mystery, as it suggested that others had also encountered similar objects. This intriguing event has left many questions unanswered. But what are your thoughts on this one? Something ordinary, or something far beyond our comprehension? Let me know in the comments below. Rotating lights. On May 31, 2024, in Berwyn, Illinois, a remarkable sighting occurred at precisely 10:29 p.m. The location of the sighting was near the corner of 27th Street and Ridgeland Avenue. On this particular night, a local resident was out on their usual evening walk, enjoying the calm of the night. While looking towards the north-northwest direction, something highly bizarre caught their attention in the sky.
Okay, that's weird. Those look like the orbs I saw in New Mexico. Yeah, those are UFOs.
Two amber-colored lights appeared, moving at a steady and constant speed. What made these lights stand out was their low altitude, which made them easily noticeable against the backdrop of the night sky. According to the eyewitness, the lights were not just moving, they were rotating in a strange and mesmerizing way. As the observer continued to watch, the lights shifted colors slightly, from a yellowish color to a reddish orange.
Those are UFOs. What the fuck?
God damn it. I really didn't want it to be real.
Well, I told you hung around me enough to see one.
You're right. You did say that. Oh. What the fuck is that?
The objects continued their path, rotating all the while, until they were eventually obscured by the trees and buildings in the neighborhood. Unfortunately, this is where the sighting ended, leaving the observer completely confused as to what he had just witnessed. The witness was 100% sure that these were not Chinese lanterns, and it's not just him, but many others also encountered similar sightings. The footage, though short, provided a clear view of the unusual lights and their strange behavior. So, what do you think these mysterious glowing objects are, and what exactly caused them to change their color? The event has sparked discussions and curiosity among the local community and beyond. Whether these lights were a natural phenomenon, a man-made object, or something else entirely remains a complete mystery. Caught on camera. On May 25, 2024, near the city of Krakow in Poland, a peculiar event occurred. A local resident, who frequently records weather events, was out with his drone, capturing an approaching storm. However, this time, his drone would capture something truly remarkable. The resident had set his drone to record the storm clouds as they rolled in. The sky was darkening, and the wind was picking up, setting the perfect stage for a dramatic storm. As the drone hovered steadily in the air, the camera focused on the ominous clouds and the dense forest below. Suddenly, an unusual object shot across the drone camera's field of view. The object moved so quickly that it was barely noticeable in real time. However, when the resident reviewed the footage later, he spotted the strange phenomenon. Let's take a look. At normal speed, the object is a mere blur, making it easy to miss. However, as the footage is slowed down and zoomed in, the object's details become more apparent. Against the dark backdrop of the stormy forest, the bright, swiftly moving object stands out clearly. According to the individual, using advanced software and artificial intelligence, the footage was analyzed in detail. The object was estimated to be moving at an incredible speed of 100 meters per second. Well, to be honest, he was able to get that value. But nevertheless, the speed of this object is no doubt incredible. To put that in perspective, that's faster than most birds or man-made aircraft that would typically be flying in such weather conditions. In the slowed down frames, you can see it more clearly, though its exact nature remains a mystery. The video includes various angles and speeds to give viewers a comprehensive look at the object. Some believe it to be birds, but when you look closely, you can see it moves in a straight line, without any apparent wings or means of propulsion. Also, the speed it shows is remarkable too. So whatever this is, I don't think this could be a bird. But as always, what do you think about this strange object? Let me know in the comments below. Torbay Airshow UFO. Before I get into it, if you are new here and enjoy mysterious UFO videos like these, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel because more videos like this are on your way. That said, let's get back to the video. June 9, 2023, Paignton. John Mooner, a dedicated UFO investigator from Newton Abbot, attended the Torbay Airshow in Paignton. His main goal was to see if he could capture any unusual objects near the aircraft. He had been capturing such objects all week near his hometown, so he was quite excited to be at the airshow. John's eyes were glued to the sky, observing the famous red arrows perform their breathtaking maneuvers. As the jets roared through the sky in perfect formation, John noticed something truly bizarre. A small black object appeared to be flying through the pilot's formation. He quickly raised his camera and started taking pictures, his camera set to burst mode to capture as much detail as possible. The black object, which is said to be flying at a speed of over 1,000 miles per hour, was captured in several of John's photos. The images showed the object moving through the sky, standing out against the backdrop of the red arrows, red, white, and blue smoke trails. John was certain of what he had seen, and he wasn't alone in witnessing this mysterious object. Emma Smith, another spectator at the airshow, also noticed something strange in her photos. She had been taking pictures of the red arrows near Paignton Pier around 5:45 p.m., when she spotted a black speck close to the aircraft. Intrigued, she zoomed in on the photo and was amazed by what she saw. The object was shaped like a spinning top, and Emma was sure it wasn't a speck of dust on her lens. She used her iPhone, which has a decent zoom capacity, to capture the object. Unfortunately, her live photo mode was turned off, so she couldn't see any movement of the object. Emma said, "I honestly don't believe in all this UFO stuff, but this is hard to explain." The photographs taken by both John and Emma sparked curiosity and debate among those who saw them. The images clearly showed the red arrows performing their aerial stunts, with a small, dark object moving swiftly among them. The object appeared to defy conventional explanations, leading many to speculate about its origin. The RAF has been contacted for a comment on the incident, but as of now, there has been no official response. So, did John and Emma capture something truly phenomenal, or was it a part of the Red Arrow Airshow? You be the judge of that. Recently, a video of an amazing glowing flying saucer has been going absolutely viral on social media, and this video here will show it to you. Check this out right away before it disappears from the screen. Also make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to watch more intriguing UFO videos in the future.